today we're going to try something new. Today we're doing a vlog, okay? So I'm going to show you what it's kind of like if you wanted to come shooting with me, what it would be like. I mean, we'd already be at the house and already left the house because we were picking out guns that either A, I haven't shot for a while, or B, something that you may want to shoot that I can bring out. Because not every gun you can shoot in the indoor gun range. So we definitely be doing that. And so we're at the ranch, what we call the Caliber Ranch. It's a nice 65 degrees, little breeze coming up from the north, about 3.5 miles an hour ish. And we're just gonna come out. And you're just gonna hang with me and see what it's like shooting with me and where we want to get and do and see. Right now it's really dark in here because I don't have any of the windows open. You guys haven't seen this video. Yeah, you guys may have seen that video. I don't want to cut myself. Remember that? Jesus, I don't want to touch it. The heavy cup. What's left of it. So, I don't know why I left these open, but I did. I know we need a little bit of ammo. I need 5.56, and because I usually keep ammo, pistol, shotgun. That's how it goes normally. And I'm old, so I can't see crap. So what I'm going to do is find 5.56, which I know I have some. Just got to find it. God, I hope I have some. I'm not seeing any. Seeing 300. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Yep, I got some. So I don't need 5.56. I need more 9. 3 more boxes of 9. And we should be good. As far as I can tell. Flashlight off. So, usually when you come out here with me, we figure out what you want to shoot, what you want to do, how far you want to shoot. Or if you want to shoot the mover, or if you want to just blow crap up, or just go get the motorcycles out and go mess around and mess with the cows. But Chad's filming this right now. He's got maybe 70% battery power, and we're going to see how long, if I can burn that up or not. So we're going to go back to the ranch caddy, fill up mags, because I don't want to do it down there. I'd rather do it up here. And we're going to drive the ranch caddy all the way down to the mover. So I brought some 9mm, some 5.56. I did bring the 6.8 from SIG. Try that out, and one of the SIG's 5.56. And I never really, I always shot movers with long range guns, not really with a sub gun or whatever, anything full auto. So, open. Thank you. So yeah, it looks kind of crappy because I didn't put any of the guns in gun cases, but I'm usually pretty careful about driving. There was a drag bag on here with the Shy-Tech, because we just got done filming the Shy-Tech. It's right over there. She's still a little hot, so I don't want to put her in the car yet. So usually I'll move this around so it doesn't scratch or get messed up at all. So, but we're going to take a SIG 5.56, a B&T 10mm, a MP5 integrally suppressed. It may have a fun switch on it, it may not. Another B&T integrally suppressed 9mm. Chad's favorite, Sand Viper. Then another B&T. This one's the pistol version. I can't remember the model number on it though. Oh yeah, TP9. And then the SIG's 6.8 that I've shot a few times, but not on a mover. And I want to see how the mover reacts to it. I don't know if it's going to knock it over or not. So, but we're going to fill up mags now. None of these have fun switches in them except for the MP5, and I can't say the actual word of what it is because I don't want to get yelled at by anybody on YouTube. But this is, listen, you guys hear anything? That's how quiet it is out here. Occasionally, you'll get a fighter jet that flies by, or an airliner, but the fighter jets are usually lower, maybe occasional helicopter, but otherwise you see the whole mountain range from here, which is fabulous. That's why I call this place my happy place. I don't know if I'm going to fill these mags all the way up, because I don't think you guys would probably get kind of bored with that. I know I would be. You just want to skip through the video. God, I would. But anyway, so when we do this, when I come out and shoot, I let you guys do whatever you want within reason, obviously, but I'll enjoy it with you at the same time. I mean, anything you want to go do. There is stuff that needs to be done yet in the ranch. We've got shooting towers that have to go in yet. I got one more mover that needs to go in. The cows currently are messing up one of my major windsocks and destroying it. We got to fix that. I'll fix that before I leave at some point. The mover has electrical fence around it so the cows don't mess it up. Thank God for because I lease the property out for the agricultural tax, so I have 50 cows on there. They're not my cows, they're somebody else's. But the deal is, if I accidentally shoot one, I get the meat. But I wouldn't shoot it. But anyway, and then also, then we'll actually have to build the barnuminium out here, the barn dough, if you want to call it that. That's probably going to be the last project. I'd like to put another pistol range in. I got to do that next to the other pistol range, which backhoe took a crap. And I can't do everything with the Bobcat. I could, but not enough. So I'm going to have to go buy myself a loader, it looks like, which is fine. I like running the equipment anyway. It's fun. Everybody loves moving dirt. So, but that's some of the things that were going on here. Now, the big thing is I need to get down the ravines. I've been screwed up. If you guys watched my other videos, you guys know I talk about my new, I call it an RV, which is not an RV. It's a UTV, the Polaris military version, with the gun mounts on it and everything else I paid out the ass for. Paid out the butt for. And I want to run those to the ravines with the targets inside. Well, hence the problem is the weather, when it rains really hard, screws up the ravines, and I can't get the Bobcat in there because it's going to sink. So I got to time that just right. There's only it's a mile long. There's probably about 8 sections that need to be flattened out. Otherwise, if I drive that UTV through it, it's going to rip the suspension out of it. And I do not want to do that and then have to have somebody come get it, pick it up. Work smarter, not harder. So that's another thing. And then we got to get the targets mounted on the side of the berms. Of the ravine. So that way you can run and gun, basically. I'd like to be able to do it at night. So all this, you guys can watch the video at night. Get Chad to get a drone up in the air with thermal or something, and you can watch us run and gun through the ravine at night, shooting tracer and stuff like that. I think that'd be a kick in the ass, kick in the butt. Damn it, keep cussing. I'm not supposed to. So I definitely want to do that. That's another major thing I'm gonna do. Chad's laughing his butt off for some reason. I'm not sure why. Why are we laughing, Chad? I don't get why you're laughing. But say it, Chad. You can be behind camera and say it. Come on, spit it out. What? Because I'm trying not to cuss?
Yeah. You were like kicking the ass. Damn it, kicking the butt.
Guys, it's hard for me not to cuss. I'm sorry. I mean, I was in the automobile industry forever, so you tend to mess with each other when you work with a bunch of mechanics. You get tools thrown at you because you're goofing off. I mean, there's always cussing involved like you wouldn't believe. So it's hard to walk away from that. So it's kind of I've been doing it the automobile stuff for 25 years. So it gets embedded in me to make those. It's a cuss. Sorry. So that happens with me a lot. 10 millimeters already done. So lots of stuff happened at the ranch. It's just, you get the rainy season. You can't do much in rainy season out here. So it's just a lot of work. It's just me doing it. I don't have any employees or anything like that. It's just me doing it. I enjoy doing it myself. Every once in a while, I take that back. Every once in a while, my brother and my brother-in-law come out. And they help me with stuff. They help me hang the big targets for the long range. And then they help me do the mover, that kind of stuff. It gives them an excuse to come out, get away from their women, and just hang out with me for a week. And we kind of goof off, shoot, just do whatever we want. But we do have I mean, it's never ending out here. I mean, there's a lot of targets you guys can't see because they're in different spots or in the thumbs of some of the front ravines. I mean, there's targets all over the place, but you just don't see them. When the sun's behind us, you'll see them bigger than crap. Oops. But otherwise, it's pretty out here. It's gorgeous. We are out here. I had to stay out here one night, really late. Actually, I stayed the night here for the first time this year by myself, and the next day. What was happening was a counter sniper team were coming out to practice out here, which I always let them do it for the police departments for free. And I wanted to meet them out here and everything else, and I stayed the night, and it was so freaking peaceful. There's no light saturation or anything. It was gorgeous. I could do that every single day. I didn't see any critters, but surprised the hell. I take that back. I was in the camper, and I could hear a damn mouse running around. Little bastard. But he's gone now, as far as I know. He better be. So, I don't load these fully. I don't keep mags loaded, guys. Only certain ones I do. The ones I know I'm going to need to grab if I need to. I don't put very much in it because I don't want the spring depressed and it not feed right. So I maybe put 25 rounds, 27 rounds, depending upon the gun. But these I don't keep loaded. But this is the 6.8 I'm loading right now. Love this little gun. Shoots so nice. We need to get Chad out here next time he's out here, and we'll see if we can get this out to distance to see how far we can get. My guess is 1,000. I don't know if we'll get any further. I don't know the ballistics of it. No clue, guys. I mean, you guys, a lot of people give me crap because more money than brains, or more money than how do I want to put that? He can't shoot with the shit, so he's got too much money. He can't shoot with the crap. Sorry. So I can shoot long distance a lot better than I can shoot pistol. I suck at pistol. I'm the first one to admit that, people. I will admit that all damn day. Never was a pistol shooter. I was always a rifle shooter, or pistol carbine or something like that. That's what kind of shooter I am. I mean, I'll hit you with a pistol. It may not be in the right spot, but I'll spray and pray you for damn sure. So you'll go down, I promise you. But anyway, no. I'm pretty laid back. Most of you guys, people that have met me know me, who know me, and the people that have met me know I'm just really laid back. I really kind of go with the flow. It doesn't really, I mean, I'm an adrenaline junkie from hell. I mean, there's a lot of things you guys don't know. I've been skydiving. I've been that kind of stuff, and I love that shit. I've been in a B-17 bomber once. And then I've also, my dad got to fly in the B-17 bomber over the Indianapolis 500, which I thought was pretty damn cool. And then before YouTube, I did the P-51 Mustang ride for an hour. That was fun. Those are kind of things you guys don't know because I don't put them in videos. So, other little things. Let's see. I'll give you a little bit of background. My mom, who just died a week ago, she was a nurse for 40 years. My sister's a nurse. My brother just retired. He was a contractor. And then my dad worked for CBS Records for the longest time. He loved that job. So lived in Georgia for a period of time when I was a kid. Loved it. Didn't like the red clay or the vines. Experienced my first tornado there. What else? You guys really don't know. Everybody wants to know what I do for a living. Okay. I'm just going to tell you this once. Just once. Real estate. Okay? Real estate. Now, I'll tell you one story that happened in Houston, and it was my first show when I first started YouTube. I think I had 80,000 subscribers or something like that, Chad, or something, if I remember right. And I was with agent at the time, Johnny. He was there, and the first thing people would ask me, what do you do for a living? What did I say? Used to do porn. And watch their face go like, oh crap, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. And when you go to those conventions, it's kind of funny because it's a small world. So the rumors and everything travels through from the gun industry pretty quickly around. So I let it ride for a day. is basically what it is. And they said, what was my porn name? And I said it was Luke Canterbury or something like that. And then I said, then that night we went out for dinner with a bunch of us, went out for dinner, and one of the guys was blowing up my buddy's phone saying, we can't find him on Google. We kept Googling. They want to know what you were into. And I can't say what I said because people may get offended. It was just a joke. And I don't know if the people looked up that anyway. But next day, I told them actually what I did at the time. And then it made much more sense. But I just did it for fun. I didn't want to let it go because I didn't want sponsors or anybody in the gun industry get the wrong idea about me. I was just doing it for a joke, but I could say it with a straight face. So I've said that to people recently, just to see their face go straight. And I usually do that with somebody who's with them that I do know, that actually knows me, just to watch the person just kind of like get uncomfortable real quick and not sure what to say. So that's always fun. Let's see. Do we got everything loaded? I think we got everything loaded. We're going to drive the ranch caddy down to the mover. Hopefully don't get over any cow patties because this is a fairly new car and I don't want to anything to happen. Somebody's calling me that I can't talk to. Okay. So, close. Close. You got the door, Chad? You want me to get it?
I can get it.
Here, I got you. You got it? Here.
We'll figure this out.
One moment, please. Here.
Thanks.
Can you focus in on that, Chad?
Oh yeah, what is that?
Can you see that really good, or is it?
Yeah.
That is really pretty. It's a 408 Chi-Tech that we found in the berm down there. How it flowered out. I call it, it's a mushroom, I know, people, but it looks like a flower. I thought it was kind of pretty. But can't imagine that thing hitting your body. Where can I put this? I don't lose it. So this is the first time this thing's ever been off-road. And usually we'll take the side-by-side or the Dodge or the GMC or something. I usually have something laying around that we'll take down there. I try to make it easy for Chad, and Chad knows this. So when we first started doing YouTube, I bought all the stuff so Chad wouldn't have to bring all the stuff with him, like the lighting. You guys bitched about the lighting, which I totally agree with you. If Galotech was around when I built the other rims, I would have bought the Galotech so it wouldn't look so dark. Lesson learned. But I'm not going to tear all that, guys. I'm not going to tear that all down. It's a pain in the ass, and I don't want to deal with it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So, no cow patties? Good. How close do you want to get to this mover, Chad?
I don't know.
30 yards? Ish? We'll say that. It's just going to keep dinging. So those are some static targets that we put up. I used a T-post, bang those things in with a T-post hammer, and that was not fun because I ran a lot of rock. I need to get a new tool for my Bobcat so I can drive T-post in that way. There's 400-yard targets. So this is the south side of the ranch, and you're talking 1,000 acres, people. So we had to build this road to get to where we wanted to go. It's not really a road. We just took a blade to it, tried to make it to where it's not so muddy all the time, but of course it's still muddy. They're saying we're going to have a really cold winter, so I'm curious what that's going to do. I think I'm going to drag Chad out here one day while it's snowing and shoot. I think that'd be a good time. Chad may not like it. I may not like it. I've never shot in the cold. That's why I have an indoor gun range at the house. That way I don't have to go outdoors in the cold. But outdoors is a lot more fun, I think. So we're going to go this way. Let's hope I don't pop a tire. If I pop a tire, I might make a phone call. There's a lot of cactus out here. was a different thing actually. You would think there'd be like a lot of wildlife. I get a lot of antelope, probably 30 to 50 head. I've had a bobcat because the wind blew open the cabin door once. He walked in. I have a camera in there, and he kind of looked at the camera and then walked out and peed on the chair. Sprayed on it. Actually, it didn't smell. I was shocked. I feared it for sure it would smell, but it didn't. Let's see. Groundhogs, got those. Foxes, mule deer. We got elk that's coming close. So we're probably gonna go about this close, since we are shooting heavy caliber rounds. I don't want to get too close, and I don't want any splashback. So hopefully my eyes are in the ears are in the back of the car. I think they were back there. But up there, I don't know. Chad probably can't get it with the camera right now. That's where we shoot from normally. In these rock piles, you'll see there's targets, but you can't see them because we're at the back of them. There is more going to be going up there, but I got to worry about. I'm anal about safety, so I don't want to have a miss shot in it going into somebody's back of their house, which there's only one house behind us. And I met him. He's a good cat. Usually his bull gets out and he has to come get it. But we're going to go up there, get the mover going now with the generator. Hope everything starts and runs. The guy who handles the paddle, I told him if he could put a electric fence on it so the paddle don't mess up, get their feet caught in the track or anything else. So I'm glad he made it to where it's not as high as the steel, so we don't shoot the wire. It's a good possibility that I can do that. Done it before accidentally. We didn't bring any paint, Chad. That's okay. You can actually hear it. You ever touched the electric fence, Chad?
Nope.
You want to?
Nope.
Come on. Do it underhand. It won't hurt you. If you do it overhand, then you may have a problem. So I hope everything starts. It does go around there. The cows were up here at one point. Hoping that they're not going to be able to do it now. So, I just bought this last year, year and a half ago, and just haven't had time to put it in. I bought this used. It is a nice mover. Oh, it still has a flashbang on it. So if I hit that, theoretically, it may go off. We'll find out. But it's all run by generator. Makes things so much easier. It looks good so far. Get out of there. I love this little generator. It's Cummins. Really quiet. Now, maybe you guys can help me. So, this was running the camper just fine. Then all of a sudden, it's running, and then it pops off the breaker to where it doesn't run the AC or anything else. And I got to restart the generator. I don't know if it's the generator, it's the camper. It was working fine before, and then all of a sudden it stopped working. So I don't know. Come on. That's not good. Let's try it again. This. Oh, crap. You forgot? The wires to make it when it goes back and forth. So it stops it. So we gotta go back to the ramp. We gotta go back to the freaking cabin. Crap. I didn't even think of it. Oh, look at here. Remember that? Chad remembers. He's laughing. We had the. This is the 500 range right here on the other side of the sperm, and that's where the can of what's the name of that damn stew? Sorry.
Dinty Moore.
Dinty Moore. Sorry. We had that on a T-post, and I blasted it, and that's the lid. It was a pretty cool blast. My fault, guys. I'm gonna have to go clothes shopping. Well, I lost what, 35 pounds, Chad? Fish?
You're wasting away, bro.
Huh?
You're wasting away.
Well, it's not wasting away. It's all muscle now. But now I've got to turn around. Go back to the ranch. Crap. This sucks. Great cameras on this thing. Not as good as what Chad's holding. I got the wrong tires on this thing for this. All seasons? Yeah. Nope. Not good. Trying to figure out what else you guys don't know about me. I'm trying to think. I'm a dog nut. I got 3 Connie Corso named Baba Yaga, John Wick. Which doesn't mean boogeyman. Of course, didn't know that until afterwards. I was not smart on my end. It's swamp witch, what I've been told by my Russian buddies. And then I have a Weimaraner named Winston, who's named after the guy who was in charge of the hotel. He's my old spawn of Satan. And then you got King, my Velcro dog. He's a Borbal Neapolitan mix. The 2 Connies, the Borbal and the Connie Corso I got out of Portland, Oregon. Old Soldiers Mastiffs is where I got them. Nice people out there. They got some beautiful puppies. I'd have them all if I could. And actually, guys, I would sell all my guns, everything I've had, cars, you name it, to keep the dogs forever. That's all material things. The dogs are, yeah, those are my best buds. But King is a beast. He's not even 2. He's almost 2 now. And he just had a growth spurt. He's about 165 pounds, but he is beefcake, a total beefcake. A big whiner, but he's a big lover at the same time. First thing in the morning, sits on my nuts, says, "Hi, Dad." And it hurts and kind of hits the bladder, and then I have to go pee, which sucks, but it's okay. That's why he says hi. But otherwise, he's attached to my hip. He goes for walks with me. We've been going for walks and he'll just walk without leash right next to me. No deer will bug him or anything like that. And he'll let an occasional bark if he's not sure about something. And then King's named after the character in the Ballery King from John Wick. So I was running out of names. They need to make another movie so I can have some more names for another dog. So, but anyway, big dog lover. Never had a cat. And, like spiders. I don't hunt. That's one thing you guys don't know. I have a lot of guns, yes. But if there's a bird on a target, a steel target, I'm not going to take the shot because I know I'm going to kill the bird. I'll put around next to it to where the bird will fly away, but otherwise I won't shoot the target. I don't care if it's for $1 million. I won't shoot the damn target. I know that seems asinine to some people, but that's just me. I respect hunting. I just don't do it. I couldn't. It's me walking up to it if it's still alive. That would just kick my ass. So that's one big thing. But I'll eat the stuff. I have no problem eating it. I respect all of it. I respect every bit of the hunting part of it. I just can't do it. It's not the way I was brought up. I was brought up in a suburban neighborhood. We had dogs and everybody had baby birds, it seemed like, all the time. So that's not the way it worked in my household. If I was around it like a farmer and everything else, yeah, I had no problem doing it. These are for the mover, which I should have grabbed and I completely forgot. My fault. This is what I'll explain it to when we get down there. What these do once we get down there. And help them out. Make sure I don't hit the gate. I hit the gate once with the backhoe. Bent the shit out of the gate. I blame the wind because it kind of threw it in there to it. That's the bad thing out here. It gets really windy because there's not a lot of trees except for up here in the top of the mountain range. You go down there below where we were, there's no trees, so it blows like a pain in the butt. And it takes all the fun of shooting long distance. I've done it before. The last time I shot in a lot of wind was at actually Cowboy Cerrone's house. Him and I had a bet for $1,000 who can hit. We had my Shytex, my 200. We did it for a Wounded Warriors thing. We did a lot of videos out there that day, and I bet him $1,000 that I would hit the 1,000 yards in 17-mile-per-hour winds, people, out at his place at the ranch. And he had Dan Horner, if you don't know who he is. He shoots for SIG, but he's one of the best long-distance shooters in the world. He had him helping him, and while I was doing something else. So he kind of cheated. I mean, they got it dialed for me, so I knew what the holdover was. But still, he got it before me. He hit it, then I hit it, and I think he got closer to center. I don't know where I was on the target. It was a silhouette. But that was a good time. Cowboy is a good cat, that's for sure. So I told him one day I'm going to kick his ass. I'm kick his butt. He just laughed. But anyway, I would too. But no, that's some of the things you guys don't know about me is about the animal thing. I don't mind people. I'll let certain people hunt on the ranch as long as they don't clean the mess. Take the meat. Obviously, it's not for fun by any means. I'll kick you off, or you'll maybe not leave the ranch if I hear about that. But as long as you clean up the mess, I've had a couple of attorneys that work with us and a real estate guy that works with us. I'll let them do it, but they know the rules. I do see blood trails out here every once in a while. It's usually probably from the coyotes. That's one thing we don't shoot out here is coyotes. I can't do it, shoot a coyote like I told you guys before, because it's like a dog to me. I know that they're a nuisance. I get all that. I get every bit of it. I've heard all the stories about it. But out here, a lot of the farmers don't, because you know what? There's not a damn gone prairie dog hole in this whole 1,000 acres, and nobody wants any prairie dogs around here. So, because you don't want the cattle to break a foot or a horse or whatever. So, nobody shoots the coyotes because that takes care of the prairie dogs. Because what people do is they bring them from the city to save them, which I get, but they bring them out here and they don't know the consequences of doing that is. So the prairie dogs tend to go away fairly quickly. I told my guy who handles the cattle that if he sees one to go ahead and smoke it, because I don't want his cattle to get messed up, and I don't want any of my animals to get messed up as well. So I'm seeing if we can get us a little bit closer. I just can't get over that ridge. Think we should get closer, Chad?
Nah.
This is good? Okay. Okay. Air rag works. I can feel it moving. Okay. Let's just take this up to the motor. Now what I'd like to do down the road is get horses. So I can ride out here, because, eventually I just rather just be here. Maybe, live in the barndominium instead of just build it and let people stay there. We'll see. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, but I'd rather have some horses and stuff like that. Maybe a miniature donkey. Name it Chad, I think. So we'll see. That's down the road stuff. Okay. Get this figured out. It's not any mess. Entangled mess. Usually I have it better than this. Usually I'm a little bit more prepared. Today I'm not looking too prepared, people. So this is the front sensor that goes on. Oops. So when that little gadget right here, this little arm, hits that sensor, it makes it go back the other way. So I'll have one come back this way. So it's basically a back and forth type. The only downside is I got to figure out, I'll put a berm. Somebody suggested I should put a berm right here. And there was one at one point, but it took me forever to get the mover up here. So I need to add dirt so the track doesn't get shot up. Because you can see, since this was all used, you can see bullet holes in it. It used to be a buddies of mine. This is the first mover I ever shot at, but it didn't belong to me at the time. Well, I think it was 80 feet, 70 feet section of track. There she goes. As long as it hits that sensor right, we're good. Yep. Go right back. There you go. Okay. Start shooting. See that? Watch your stuff. Yeah. Now it took me about, how long did it take me to build these ranch? We've had the ranch for 2.5, 3 years. Started building we built the road to come in. Originally it had a road, but it was impassable. It was horrible. It was the original road. Nothing touched this property until I bought it for millions of years. I haven't found any fossils or anything like that. I'm kind of hoping I'd find some fossils of some sort, just so I can make, grips for them for a cabin or something. But I started with the pistol range first, and then a buddy of mine who owns a bunch load of heavy equipment, who's a good friend, he's like family. He helps me when I need to move dirt, if I need recycle asphalt, or if I need anything kind of major like that. He helped me build the road. It was about, the new road we did build, it was like 268 truckloads of road base. We built it and put about 6 culverts in it, and 4 days later we had 5 inches of rain in 45 minutes, so it washed out the road. I do know that a lot of people around here, there was FEMA involved and everything, and he called me and he says, do you want me to come fix it? I said, dude, people can't get to their houses unless they have horses. Take care of them, don't worry about me. I got a truck, I can get through it. I'm not worried about it. So yeah, it was sucked horribly, just because I just put all that money into it and it all washed away. But so we had to bring in another 100 truckloads to get it done. And then while he was out here, I had him move with his blade, come in and make the dirt road all the way to the mile. So I did as much damage as I could with a backhoe, but his loader could reach higher, so he would leave me his loader. I'd grab the keys and do that. And the newest thing, and you can see it from way over there, is the 100-yard range. Now, that's where we sight in the guns or do whatever we want, but we're going to add another 100 yards to that, to the east, so we can have 300 yards, basically, total. 300 feet by 300 feet, I think is what it is. And that way we could put moving targets in there, put some cars in there to shoot from, all sorts of goodies. It's just comes down to weather and time, guys. That's all it comes down to. since I'm a one-man operation, it's not going to happen overnight. But I don't mind moving dirt. I enjoy it. Chad's putting the camera down because it's probably getting heavy.
No, I'm gonna put it right here while I get some ears on.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Stay there, camera.
Stay. We'll see if the camera stays there.
Yeah, don't knock that over, Matt.
I won't touch it. So, we're going to go with the 10 millimeter first. This one I know is sighted in. You know, guys, I have a lot of guns. I need to spend like a year just to sight in guns. I know there's a lot of people who've been volunteering to come out and hang out with me and help me sight in guns. Wouldn't mind that at all if I had the time, but unfortunately I don't always have the time. Making videos and stuff like that, it takes, what, 4 days out of the month and all day and gone day every day, which I don't mind. But doing everything else, weather and everything else, you gotta worry about. So, oh, back on the dog thing. I keep Chewy's doors open because the dogs eat 14 pounds of food a day. Just think about what comes out the back end of that. It's nuts. I don't mind it. So, I brought guns that were sight in, I think. There's 2 that maybe not be sight in. 2 of the B&Ts, I believe. We're going to find out. Don't know until we do it.
Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to pee real quick.
Go pee, Chad. So, yeah, we're going to go with the B&T first. Hopefully the Cadillac does not shut automatically because it's done that to me in the past. So we'll do that, and I think we'll just go ahead and go do the rifles last, the 6.8 and the 5.56 last. But moving at basically a considered walking pace. I do know that I can adjust the speed, just don't know how to do it yet. So another thing I need to work on. A million things to do, not enough hours in a day. I'm sure some of you people can understand that. Integrally suppressed B&T. This I know is extremely quiet. You don't really need ears with it. I probably wear ears anyway today. I am getting old, so I don't want to lose it that fast. Right, Chad?
What's that?
I said I'm probably going to wear ears today because I'm getting old and I might, lose my hearing.
What?
What? Yeah, exactly. So I'm assuming Chad's going to put the camera down long enough to shoot his favorite guns. The Sand Viper. I'll hold the camera for that if he wants me to. It's his favorite gun. If you guys never shot one of these, please try to shoot it. It's a good time. Taryn really went crazy with this one. I have the Pit Viper as well. I like this one better because it's got an SRO on it. I can actually see the dot. I know it's sighted in, and we didn't sight this in, did we, Chad? We did, didn't we?
I literally just changed the battery on it today.
Yeah, but we've sighted it. Yeah, it's sighted in. I'm sure of it. So that 5.56, I think, sighted in. We're going to find out. We're going to go with the 10 millimeter first. Pop off a few rounds just because I always wanted to do it with the mover. And there is an explosive on it. One of those, what do you call those things? Shit.
Firebird?
Firebird, thank you. Crap, I mean. Yeah. And it's dry out here, so hope we have a fire extinguisher go by. Or of course we'll just pee on it. That's what we did at Cowboys. We had a good time. He had a bunch of racing fuel because he drives his racing truck, and I told him I brought one of the shotguns with the dragon's breath on it, and we put it on a bunch of gasoline on some pallets, and I said, now's the time, Cowboy. So he shot it, and flames were everywhere. Then we had flames going into the yard, and it started fire, so everybody started peeing on everything. It was quite humorous. There was no alcohol involved whatsoever. So, but anyway, this B&T TP9, I've SBR'd it. Had it for a while. I haven't really shot this. It's not full auto. I'd like to shoot the full auto. I'd like to get my hands on a full auto one. Now that since licenses is I think easier, since things are getting easier for me to get with licenses and all, yeah, I really want to get one of these in full auto. The bad thing is, the reason you guys don't see a lot of YouTube full auto stuff, if you guys don't know, you'll get banned. Number one, you won't get monetized. You won't make any money on it. They don't like it. Poor Demo, he tried to do it and everything else, and they kept beating him up. So that's why you don't see my full autos really, because we got to shoot them in slow motion. I did bring one today, but we're going to have to shoot in slow motion. It's unfortunate. I don't know if Chad can be able to do that. Nope. Chad said no. So I'm going to shoot in semi-auto. Sorry. But it's an MP5 that, you know, it's one of those guns you got to have. That was like a bucket list gun because I have my bucket list guns I've always wanted. And there's about 5 left that I don't have. So eventually that will happen. So I have a few gun stores that are in my back pocket, so to speak, is what I call it. They always let me know. Actually, I take that back. There's 3. Modern Warriors out in Utah. Actually, I'm not allowed to say any of these, am I? Sorry, guys. I can't say any of the gun stores because YouTube won't let me. Because I can't give a shout out to people who help me out, which I think is a bunch of crap. Can't help out the small family businesses. It makes me really mad, actually. YouTube needs to stop doing that crap. Help people out. So, needless to say, I can't say what the gun stores that I go to. If you look at my past videos before they made that change, you could probably find them. But anyway, we're going to shoot. I do have my ears on. Let's shoot the 10. Screw it. I think these are small mags. These aren't the high capacity mags at all. You got your ears on, Chad?
Yep.
Ready? I think I hit it. I know I hit it.
Yeah, you hit it like in the first couple shots.
But you don't have to lead them as much. It's such a fast round, 10 millimeter. I know I missed a lot. But with these on, it sounded like I was hitting, but I wasn't hitting. It was like a break in it. I don't know what it was. But anyway.
There's a lot of hits. A lot of hits.
So, you don't have to lead it that much with this sucker. Well, since we're closer too, you don't have to lead it that much. It's a little hot. Okay. Let's go with the other B&T. This one I know I don't have to wear ears on. I know I should be wearing eyes, guys. I keep forgetting.
Bro, there was a lot of ricochets.
Was there? See, I heard one zip. Well, look at the angle. I mean, it's going up a slope. So yeah, there's going to be some. It is what it is. I haven't shot this gun forever, so I don't know if it's even sighted in. It's not sighted in. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. It's quiet. Okay. TP9 face.
Oh.
Rookie. She's in the hole now. This isn't sighted in either. Trigger sucks. Not sighted in at all. Yeah. Only hit that, what, once or twice? But, okay. You sight that in, put that on the to-do list. Next one. We'll go with the MP5. I can't go to fun. Hey, damn thing. This didn't slide in either. Thought we did. Obviously I didn't sight that one in. Probably because I usually shoot at full auto and you don't really need to sight in for full auto. You do, but not really. Depends who you talk to, I guess. Okay. Okay, now SIGs 556. Where'd the mag go? Where'd the mag go? I didn't put that many in here. Well, a lot of those shots were me. I hit it. It's definitely on. I like this gun a lot. Not sure about that suppressor cover. I don't know why SIG did that. Now, we're going to try a heavyweight. Now, I know the scope's dialed in. The red dot, I don't know so much. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, we're gonna see what happens, people. You kidding me? Red dot's not coming on. Must be dead. Okay, we're gonna wing it. We'll go with the scope instead. Can you do that? Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's walk over here. .68 shoots nice. I like it. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Do you want to shoot the pistol, right, Chad?
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
I'll shoot it and I'll hang on to the camera. Okay. Chad's a much better pistol shooter than me. He will never say, I mean, he tells me that all the time on a daily basis. And I'll admit that. He's a good shot.
Yeah, but this is like a long freaking way for a pistol shot.
It's up to you. 10 rounds in there.
If I hit it once, I'll be happy.
You'll hit it more than once. You switch with me. Why do you say this camera's heavy?
You did.
Okay. Aren't you gonna move closer?
No.
I'll get above this part right here.
Okay.
Go a little closer. Give yourself a chance. You may do better than what you think.
All right. Ready?
Yep. You got this. Hit, 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 hit.
It's a pretty nice gun.
Nice gun. What are you talking about? That's your favorite gun, one of my favorite guns you have. I have.
Yeah, I like that thing.
Yeah. Good job, Jeff.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more like this, let me know. I mean, we could definitely do more of it. Maybe we'll do one on the collection, the walkthrough, and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. And like I said, and people bitch about me or complain or whatever, I don't care. I can really give a crap less, people. More money than brains, or whatever you guys want to call it. I don't care. But I'm a collector. I don't know everything. If you had 600 guns, would you know every single little thing about all the guns? No. If you had 5 guns, maybe. I wouldn't have an excuse if I had owned 5 guns. But I own 600, so it's kind of hard to know every little thing, and I'm going to get it wrong. And you guys like to point it out on me, you keyboard warriors, which is fine. I don't care. Tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right. I don't care. I just do this for fun. This is a hobby. I can stop YouTube anytime I want. So Chad wouldn't like that, and I probably wouldn't like it either. But this is just a hobby for me, guys. It's sometimes not easy because you got to think of new content. You don't want to copy somebody else's content. I think of cool ideas. Chad says no most of the time because I think they're cool. You guys may not think they're cool, but I think they're cool. That's because I'm old. But anyway, no. You guys can say what you want. I really don't. Like I said, I don't care. But anyway, doesn't matter. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit like and subscribe, and let me know at the comments below if you want to do another one. Take care, guys. Peace.